Hey, hey, who is ready for the hot mess express today? So, for those of you who don't know who I am, I'm Laura Rike, and I am the owner and founder of laurarike.com, Pinterest growth agency, the Pintastic Rock Stars, and also now Pintastic Mom Fails, insider stories from an imperfect biz mama. So that's why I introduce myself as a Hot Mess Express, because I have so much good content for the coaches out there today. And I just laid down the baby. So let's see if we can do it. So today, I want to show you how Pinterest can work and be a perfect tool for all my coaches out there. We're going to go through and talk about some of the best boards out there for coaches, what makes them great, how they can help you get more clients and increase your business. So watch on as I walk you through everything from Pinterest inspiration to increasing sales with marketing boards. I am so in love with this topic because unlike other social media platforms out there, I know that a lot of people confuse Pinterest between social media and other like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube and things like that. But Pinterest is actually a search-based platform, so people aren't going there passively to scroll. They're looking for a solution to a problem. And I know I talk about this a lot, but I want this to really hit home for you guys out there who are coaches in service-based businesses, because this makes an excellent resource for you guys to be able to market your coaching business. So with the right content approach, your business and the solutions that you're providing for other people will be the best thing that users find when they're looking to solve that problem. So we're going to go over an easy to follow step-by-step overview of how to use Pinterest for coaches. So the first thing you need to do is have that foundational account built based on research that you've actually done on the platform, right? So that this can be like your stepping stone, your building block to attracting the right audience for your coaching business. You can literally customize it down to top of the nail on the head so that you can customize it and target that exact pinpointed person so that they feel like they're looking at you and saying, listen, I am speaking to you, Sarah out there. I am speaking to you, Michelle, and I want you to hear the solution that I have for you. So when you're doing your keyword research, because Pinterest functions as a search engine, having those right keywords applies to your pins, your profile description, your pin titles. You want all of that to be a part of the most vital step of making sure that they're appearing at the top of your audience search results. The best way to do this is to take time, set it aside, if it's once a week, once a month, and ensure to do your keyword research. Conducting research can actually be pretty simple for you. You just need to kind of get that inspiration. One of the things that I teach a lot is pin hacking, right? And so go to the platform, go to the top of the search bar and type in a problem you know your clients have that you resolve in your coaching. The other way you can do this is you can go to trends.pinterest.com and you can start typing in different things. So you can start typing in life coaching, professional development, whatever words are services that you provide to a problem that someone has that you can solve with your coaching business. That's what you type in. It's going to then tell you related key phrases and if they are uptrending or if they're downtrending right now. And so that's really big so that you can figure out what words to put in your titles, what words to literally speak that whispers in your potential coaching client's ear that says, hey, come over here and listen to me for a minute. So let's say, for example, you have the 5 best life coaching techniques, right? You go to Pinterest, you put that title in the Pinterest search bar, and the common keywords associated with it will appear along the top of the search results. You can type in life coaching techniques in trends.pinterest.com or just life coaching. It will give you what's trending, and then all you need to do is look through those and see how can those relate to my business. What content do I have out there that I can use this for? So then let's talk about your boards, right? So you've done your keyword research. What about those boards? Where are you going to save that content? On social media, you just put it out there into the feed. But one of the really cool things is you can organize everything on Pinterest to be hyper relevant to what that person needs and what they're searching for. And then you can turn around and basically walk them step by step where you want them to go. So I want you to take a second to spy on your competition. Now, when I say this, do it respectfully. Again, we teach this in pin hacking, right? And this is something that can really be helpful for you. I do not want it to be hurtful. I do not want you to use this for evil, right? We're not spying on somebody that is an actual competitor or someone that you see as a competitor. I struggle to say that word because I really don't believe in competition. I believe there's a way to collaborate with everybody, even if they're in your direct niche. But I want you to think about somebody else that offers services just like you. Again, something I teach in pin hacking. So this is very extremely vital to what you want to focus on. But what we want you to do is always have a good idea of what other professionals are doing from their boards on Pinterest, because I don't need you to reinvent the wheel, right? I want you to learn from them. Check out what boards pop up when you search for common keywords associated with your niche. And if you can adapt on any of those ideas or techniques that appeal to you or fill the gaps, that's where you need to be. So just like when you are searching for the keywords in Pinterest, you can use the little drop down, and instead of just a keyword phrase that you're searching for, now you're searching for boards. Now you're searching for profiles. Go through those and look and see what's a good idea. What can you elaborate on more? What can you offer more that helps bring them to where they need to be, right? Which is working with you. Then let's talk about now, how do you get those leads using Pinterest, right? We've kind of touched on keywords and the foundations in your boards so that you can lead them through things, but how do you convert them into a lead? So the key to generating leads on Pinterest is to produce content that solves their user's problem. Actionable content that actively helps your potential client is the best way to get them interested in your brand. So one of the things, like maybe you are a financial coach, right? You help people with their finances. You help them budget, you help them save, you help them plan for the future. Financial planning makes up a big part of everybody's life. And maybe you do free consult calls, or maybe you have done a form to see if they type in their current savings amount, how long that would last them with what's going on in today's world, right? And so you ask them to give their name and email and sign up. And that's something that you do. Now, you're not just going to create a pin and lead to that direct form. You're going to have multiple ways that you're bringing them to this, right? And so you think about these things. Now, when you think about, okay, I have an offer that I can help them plan for the future. Where do you talk about that? Do you talk about that on Facebook Live? Do you talk about that on YouTube? Do you talk about that in a blog post? There are a number of different ways that you can go through this, right? So, do you have maybe a list for a longer post on social media? Maybe you have a step-by-step download. You went through the walkthrough on a video. You're answering questions. Maybe it's just a landing page that has fact answering questions on it, right? FAQs or whatever. These are things that you want to think about that's helping them with this problem that you're solving. And so once you have your content that you know is going to convert, you build what I call pin funnels, right? So we have pin hacking and now we have pin funnels. And pin funnels are a way for you to make them take those steps, right? Step by step, what is going to get them to convert into that customer, to give you their name and email, or to invest in what you have to offer. You can do this through lead magnets. You can do this through actionable content that you're already posting. For example, at the end of your FAQ, maybe you include a link to a PDF that is titled The 20 Easiest Ways to Save Money Starting Today. And that requires them to give an email for their sign up to access it. Then you're using your content that way to be able to, in exchange, get a way to further help them, further contact them, right? And lead them through why they need your offer, why they need to invest in you. You can also do that as a low ticket price as well. If you're someone who's like, I just don't want to do free content anymore, then do a $7 PDF. 20 best ways to start saving right now. Trust me, you haven't seen number 7, right? Give them a hook, give them those offers, and then have different places online where your pin funnel leads to these offers so that they can then see where they need to go. You need to lead them to the exact place you want them to go, because you can't just assume they know that you offer this thing. So let's go into steps specifically to attract clients on Pinterest, right? So how to use Pinterest for your service providers. While it might seem that Pinterest is more for product or inspiration or things like that, like I keep saying, they are coming to the platform to find a solution. So I want to make sure that you guys understand this, right? What are people coming to the platform for? What are people trying to do on the platform right now? Find a solution. You are that solution. You are that investment that they need. You are worth every penny that they put into you. You just need them to find you. And that's where this comes in. That's where this is. So make sure you position yourself the right way. Value-based content, how-tos, guides, lead and highlight with your expertise. Teach them to trust you. 2, learn from your analytics. Pinterest analytics is so huge. There is so much information that they give you. And so if you learn and pay attention to those analytics, there's a suite of information in there to help you pinpoint and target that exact ideal person, that person that you are sitting over here behind this screen right here saying, please come work with me. I know I can help you. I love you. I love your hobbies. I relate to your lifestyle, and I know I can make a difference. You need to pay attention to your analytics so that exact person comes running to you. Don't guess. They tell you in your analytics. And it's not like social media analytics. I'm telling you, they give you so much information, audience insights. It literally screams at you what categories and what interests they want, what they're looking at right now. It's amazing. Then, number 3, don't forget to automate your pins. The biggest thing with pin hacking and pin funnels and everything that I love teaching and helping my students in Pin Rockstars or Pintastic Rockstars is to be able to focus on how to do this strategically and the best way possible for you to grow in less than 1 hour a week. It's not sustainable to be on the platform for an hour every day, 2 hours every day, getting lost in the pretty pictures, getting lost in all the fun that you can find on the platform, right? That's not sustainable for you to do that when you are looking to sit down and implement your marketing. So I help make sure that you can learn how to stay on top of Pinterest as a search engine or a search-based platform in order to make sure that your content is always at the top without trading your sleep for success, right? One of those ways is automate your pins. I do this using Tailwind. If you are unsure about Tailwind, or you have maybe heard some unwavering things about Tailwind, shoot me a message. I have been using them for years. Absolutely amazing. Like it seriously just works, right? All right, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Again, if you guys want the show notes of this training and you want the deeper information and pictures and screenshots and things of some stuff that I talked about throughout this training, go ahead and just shout out show notes. I will get you the link to the show notes from today's video. All right, catch you guys all later.